So we're here at the Hobie booth. We were here yesterday. As you can see, this is the new Passport 12. I think, hold on. Yeah, the Mirage Passport 12R. So it's got a price point of $16.99 if I'm not mistaken. I think that's a great deal, you know, for Hobie. And it is coming with the Mirage Drive kick-up fins at that price point. To me, it's a great entry-level kayak, but at the same time, you're getting a lot for the money. And at that price point, you know, compared to other competitors, you don't get the features that you're going to get on this. As far as fishing, in my opinion, you know, you got your built-in rod tubes. So I mean, it's great to throw a couple poles on. You know, this is a great kayak to get your wife, your son, or your daughter into, you know, into kayak fishing, into the Hobie line. And for the price compared to other people, I think it's a great deal. All right, so I want to make some corrections to the prices. So the 10 foot, the 10 and a half comes in at $16.49, and the 12 is coming in at $18.69. But still, for that price point, what you're getting with these kayaks, the Rotomove, is I think a great deal. So you can see here's the 10 footer. You still have your built-in rod holders. Still got the adjustable seat, reclining. And you got your 180 kick-ups. So it's the Mirage Passport R Series. So we're here at Jackson. We all know about the blue Sky Boatworks 360. Figured I'd just show you another one here, the 360 angler that they have set up at the show. Got the i3 on it. As you know, inside the hull we got our storage. So you got 4 of these latches that you can go into. And these are one of the kayaks I was actually looking to get at one point. You can see you got that little insert here. You can see you got storage underneath. You have 4 of these. You got your wheels built in. And you got room for your motor, your battery right behind your seat. And the seat is a 360 swivel. And then you got your rudder, very significantly large rudder in the back. You got your room for your cooler. Oh, there goes Mr. Jason. You got your carry handles up front to help it unload. It's a very cool, very stable platform. It's almost like being on a bass boat with your swivel seat. So who knows what the future will hold for us too on these. So normally when you have no motor, you usually have a rudder control handle up here, and I think that's how you do your steering on this. I just don't think they have it set up on this right now. One thing I did forget to mention about the Blue Sky is that this does break down. So this is like a separate pontoon. That's a separate pontoon, and then you got your middle base area. It does come apart, and you can break this thing down to make it a little bit easier transportation if needed. Alright, so I know Chad was on the water yesterday with this, with the Jackson NAR. This is the new one. He did mention that the pedal length shaft is a little too long, and he felt a little awkward with it. But it's a nice big kayak. Definitely think they should do adjustable seats on all kayaks, in my personal opinion. You know, Hobie's, you're able to rise it and bring it back down. But we'll kind of go around and we'll check all the kayaks out personally and interview some people. Give us a bit more details and know better than I do. We're here at the Native booth. This is the, I think it's the Slayer, right? Yeah, the Slayer Max 12.5. Figure I'll show you the setup they have here. If you're not familiar with Native, they usually have this paddle area for your paddles to kind of hold them in place. And you see how they have it set up here at the booth. Got the sidekick on it. Got the Yak Attack Black Pro box. And then you got your storage underneath the seats. You got your drive. And then you got your front hatch storage, and then you obviously have your rod tube tip protectors. Here's the 10 Slayer Max. That's the one Greg runs on a lot. And then you got your storage, tackle storage inside here. Sidekick. This one has the paddle holder off the back, so this kind of sticks off the back. You know, you can run your your Torqeedos on here, your power poles. Once again, it's got under the seat storage.
Finally got with him. That's what he was talking to me about. Remember he come in by and he says, I need to talk to you later?
Have the Hurricane here. That's a entry level to get in. Nice and light.
They did come out with a 360 design, but I think they had some issues with that. Just very much. I was like, I told you.
We're at the Bonafide booth. We got the new P. P127.
Give me that.
You can see their new propel drive. You got storage underneath the seat.
I know. Because it was funny, I said, Frank, I already have a location.
Got your
Sidekick.
sidekick.
Like, the hell? Nobody knew that.
Got your SS 127. You got your under the seat storage.
That's like, oh, it's like,
And then you got your RS 117. You got their seat. So it looks like NRS is making a inflatable kayak now. It's pretty nice actually. It's got the little plates here for the your Yak Attack accessories or whatnot. And it's pretty rigid too. Very rigid actually. I think inflatables are coming a new thing lately. It's easier transportation, and you can throw it in the back of a car and go fishing, with a kayak, which is pretty cool. So these blow-ups inflatables are popping up a lot of places. So here's another brand, Aqua Guide. It's pretty cool. It's got the anchor wizard on the back, or a version of it.
Yeah.
It's got a flat platform, it looks like. You're probably prepping bait and also holding your fish finder. So you got your roto grip, you got some track points. So you got almost like a paddleboard setup. This is really nice and wide. It's like some nice storage underneath. I guess these are the bags you keep them in. We'll find out. We'll do some interviews with people later. This is actually a real nice setup here. Look at that rod. a dual. Got a reclining part for the seat. I guess here's more of a real series, which looks like good. This one's really nice. Looks like it's going to win the ICAST Best Boat or Watercraft. This thing's pretty cool, decked out. So this is your rudder control right on the side of the chair. A recessed carrying handle. Your different tie downs for the seats. It's like tie downs for transportation.
I just realized I have a book for like this.
Pretty cool whole setup here. Powerful. Alright, we've all seen this already. Nucanoe 10-106. So we're here at Bixby. A few of you guys may know about this one already. Here with Greg with Bixby.
How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Yeah, so here today we got a bunch of adapters all spread out. Of course, a lot of stuff you've seen before. Van Hunks was nice enough to let us use their kayak. So like you see here, you got the transom adapter, power pole, rudder. The new one we have coming out in a couple weeks is going to be this new Mirage Drive pedal adapter. So very similar to the one we have out currently, but as you can see, it's a little bit shorter. It has a brace in front, and this is going to fit all types of pedal drives. So any limitations there was with Lynx or Passport, this fits all of them.
Okay, so this is set up strictly for Hobie.
Anything that uses it. So Vibex drive, you know, the Catch HD drive, Pelican, anything that uses that Mirage Drive design, it'll fit all of that.
Okay.
And so, yeah, and then also what we're featuring here, we have the 6-volt, 77 watt-hour lithium battery that we're doing for the Hobie Live Well and bait tanks. This one's $129 for the battery, the charger, the whole package, the kit. And then as well, the one that's unreleased is going to be the 12-volt version. So this is a 77 watt-hour 12-volt. It has a 5-volt USB with a supercharger. So if you want to charge your phone, charge it 2.5 times as fast. You got a 12-volt basically port connector right there. It comes with the bare end cable for your fish finder. It comes with the cable for a cigarette socket. So because this thing has a max amp of 15, you can run stand-up paddleboard pumps, you can run fish finders, you can run, you know, electric kettles, whatever you want. This is a little powerhouse right here. So this will be out next month. So it's called the PP77AP, which is all-purpose.
Okay.
Because he was so high energy.
Yeah, he's a lot.
So he was like,
It'll come with this handy flashlight.
team.
Yeah, so that sticks right there in the USB.
So we're here at the Torqeedo booth, right across from where our overslot booth is, and I figured, you know, we all know the 1103. Let's figure out show you how they have their booth set up. Here's the Travel 603. It's a nice little thing to put on a canoe.
Will be noted of the red Suburban walking ESR also
And here you got the Travel 1103.
Foot control steering is a lot.
And so you got the
That one's a
Innovative
4
Sportsman here. It's the one that Jeff's been floating around on.
Topping speed. I know on my
It's almost ready to
pursuit,
come
I
out.
got
It's pretty nice though. This Sportsman's 14 foot Osprey.
I'm gonna send this to you. And
And then you got the 9.9 equivalent. And you got the Torqeedo 25 horsepower equivalent, 12,000 watt hour. You can see Mr. Jeff is talking to some people.
I think so. It didn't have the volume that when we were here in 2019. And